Today's tip is to stop being so vague. I'm sure you've heard the old adage that if you don't know where you're going, how will you know when you get there? Proper goal setting is a plan for getting things done. When you set your goals in the right way, you feel ready, willing, and able to make things happen. When the initial motivation and energy inevitably wanes or roadblocks pop up, you have a foundation and reserve to pull from to keep going. When you don't know how to set goals, you get lost or overwhelmed. You're forced to rely heavily on motivation and willpower and can end up being crushed by shoulds. A goal isn't just about what you want at the end of your journey, like to lose 20 pounds or be more toned or have more energy. A goal is also about why you want to get to that point. Why do you want to lose 20 pounds? How will being 20 pounds lighter affect your life? How will you feel? How will you act? And what kind of things would you do? Getting really clear on this picture, this why, will help to motivate you when you come upon obstacles that might derail you. You can summon this why when you feel like you don't have time to fit in your workout, or when you don't feel like cooking a healthy meal and want to choose takeout again. Today, I want to challenge you to really consider your goals and what is behind the motivation for achieving them. If you want, you can pause this podcast and grab a pen and paper and write down the answers to each of the following questions. You can also follow the link in the show notes to download a copy of my Goals Sheet questionnaire to help guide you through this process. Here are the questions to ask yourself when setting your health or weight loss goal, or really any goal. Is this a goal you've set for yourself, been one that you have set in the past? If you have not achieved it, can you think of why? What prevented you from achieving this goal? Is this goal realistic? Or do you need to let go of old benchmarks? For example, if you happen to be at a certain weight when you got married and your goal is to get back to that weight, you will want to consider if that number is realistic. What was your fitness level then? Did you have much muscle mass? What was your lifestyle? Lots may have changed in your life, including your internal metabolic processes, your hormones, your environment, spare time, stress, and more. Remember, there's no hard and fast rule about how much anyone should weigh. Often we worship a certain number on the scale and give it a level of importance it should not have. All right, anyway, back to the questions. What do you want to achieve this? When do you want to achieve this goal? Assign a date. Be very specific and also very realistic. Now, break that goal down. What will need to happen each day, each week, or each month to achieve that goal by that date? This is where you turn your outcome goals into behavior goals. You shift your focus from what you want to achieve at the end to the behaviors you want to have or actions you need to take on a consistent basis to make the outcome you want actually happen. You have a lot more control over your behaviors and habits than you have over the outcome. For example, you may not have control over the fact that a huge project happens at work that requires you to work longer hours or ups your stress level and leaves you exhausted at the end of the day. But you do have control over the actions you take on a regular basis to manage your stress and the strategies you have in place to make sure you can fit in your workouts on even the busiest of days. So, what skills will you need to possess in order to reach your goals? Write down the habits or behaviors you'll need to do each day, week, or month in order to reach your goals. Now, write down how you will celebrate achieving this goal. Be extra specific here. Paint a detailed picture of what that celebration will look like and how you will feel then. There, you now have a specific goal, the specific steps you need to take along the way to guarantee your success, and a clear picture of what that success will look like and feel like. Now, to keep you on track, set yourself reminders. If you use an alarm on your phone to wake up, change the label from the word alarm to the name of your goal. That way you will start your morning every day with a reminder of what you are striving for. Set reminders and cues for the behaviors and habits you identified, especially in the beginning, while you're still establishing your new routine. Lastly, make sure you celebrate the small wins along the way. You need to enjoy the process. Now, follow the link in the show notes to get my handy worksheet that lays out everything I just talked about, and get to work setting your goal. When you get clear on your goals, why you want to achieve them, and the steps to take along the way, you could ensure your success. Willpower not required.